Welcome to another taping of the Realish TV. It's your favorite host, Bakir Love.
And I'm your girl, Key, the social media ghost.
And I'm Mika, the badass unicorn.
Yep, and today we got another fire show with some lit guests, but first, let's start the show right now.
Right now.
And this needs to be stated too.
If you have a friend, why you still there?
Yeah.
Somebody gotta keep it real.
All right, everybody, it's our hot topic segment, also known as Issue. So let's jump right into our issue.
But first, let's give a warm welcome to our guest, Miss Winter Williams, Love and Marriage DC.
Thank you for having me.
Hi.
Pleasure
Hi.
having you.
All right,
Pleasure having you.
look. We're just gonna jump right into it, okay?
Okay.
So look, here's our first topic. Does your sexual past matter?
No, it doesn't matter. Like, I don't care who you belong to, you mine now. It don't matter.
Absolutely. I mean, it's no way you cannot, and I'm a firm believer in this, and I say this, I'm gonna address the camera early. You cannot change a hoe into a housewife. If she has a lot of bodies, it's over. You've taken
Good night.
yourself out of the dating
Miss
market.
Winter.
Okay.
Let me hear.
I feel like men are they discriminate against women. But as a woman, I don't want a hoe as a husband either.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it goes
I honestly
vice versa.
feel like it goes both ways. Yeah. It does matter. I want to know what you've been doing and who you've been doing it with.
Yes, and I completely agree because we were talking about this before, and I was just like, I need to know where that been. I need to know where
I
it's
want
been.
my husband nice and slutted out before I get him. Give
Why
him
would
to
you
me
want
slutty.
so you want a slut before you? No, I can't do it. I can't do a
He's
slut.
been through it all.
Everybody's had.
It's in the dirt. Now
I
he's
get it.
mine.
I get it.
Back
It's
here.
wine, the
But
wine
mine here.
aspect. I get it. It's better
But
with
if they've
time.
been
But
with
nah.
you, that's what they're getting.
I mean, I'm dark skinned. So I'm saying, but they gonna get slutted out. But I'm saying though, I still, just because you're a slut doesn't mean you're worthy. It's
Jobs
just like
don't
that.
take you
but
without
nobody wants a good.
experience. So I want a man that got experience.
But is that
man.
this? Okay.
No, come
Well,
on.
I'm like, is
that
You
can tell me.
Experience is different than being a slut, though.
That is true.
Okay,
So
Explain
I
that.
can
I wanna know
understand wanting someone that has experience. I'm not against that, but you want someone that's been with half a DC?
That's like saying you want some food that's over seasoned. Do you want some food that's over seasoned? Okay. Now it's good. You got a nice little layer of flavor on it, but when you got the sauce dripping off the side, it's all on the plate. That's too much.
Well, I don't want him in my business. So come on, like let's.
But what's too many
have
bodies
people
for
whispering
men?
about us together.
What do you think is too many bodies for men?
I don't even know because most men have had a lot of partners. I have no clue. My thing is, what have you been doing? Like, have you been a person that's used protection? Have you been a male escort in your past? Like, have you been tested multiple times? I just want to make sure you ain't transmitting nothing to me.
I'm trying to figure out what's the difference. I mean, I think thotting is thotting. If you that hoe over there, you that hoe over there. I mean, it don't matter if you
So
was
do you
an
believe
escort or
in
you did it for free.
transformed hoes? Like, can a person be transformed?
Not at all.
Oh,
Yes,
wait.
You can't.
Okay, I don't
So
agree with that.
if you have a white shirt and that white shirt gets dirty, can you bring it all the way back to
Yes,
white? You can put
if
some
you
bleach on it.
use the
You can put some bleach on
bleach.
it, but I don't care what kind of Mr. Clean you got.
In the words of
it's not going
Drea,
all the
your
way back to
wholeness
white.
can be deleted.
It can be deleted.
It
Get
can't
that
be
out of
deleted,
here.
especially now in 2022, social media. It's not getting deleted. If you was doing that cucumber challenge, it's out there for the net.
Well,
You a hoe, you
and
a
he's
hoe.
excited about having me for Miss Cucumber.
Okay. So look, we're gonna go to the next topic.
Somebody gotta
I
keep
can't
it
with him.
real.
All right. Are there perks to dating outside of your race, or is that superficial thinking?
There's perks, because niggas ain't shit. But
Well,
tell us how you really feel.
No.
There are perks because you get to learn more about other people's religion, everything they do in their house, and just different backgrounds. So there's perks from being with someone outside of your race.
No, I'm gonna fight back for the dark-skinned brothers. I know y'all heard us say that. Niggas are the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Black or
God.
niggas, you know what I'm saying?
And
It's
they
no
are.
better race on this planet than black. And I'm gonna sit there and say it on my production.
Miss Winter.
So,
I'm so thrown by the niggas ain't shit.
somebody gotta keep it real. That's the slogan on the show.
Are there perks to dating outside of your race? Honestly, I think it depends on the person. And I feel like there are ups and downs with every single race. So for me, a man is a man is a man. There's just going to be challenges regardless.
It definitely is. Okay, so I want to get in this last question here. All right. Is there ageism in the entertainment industry, and how does it affect women of color?
There definitely is. I feel like after a certain point, we see a lot of our beautiful bombshells transitioning into acting as mothers in movies and stuff. And we never see a romantic comedy with someone over 50 or over 60. Like she's young, like in her mind, she's young, getting out there and dating younger guys. We never get that type of romantic comedy. We always get the widowed and, oh, she just wants her family around. Like, can't we get more out of people as you get older?
I'm gonna say this, time stops for nobody. It's gonna be roles for a child just as well as gonna be roles for somebody elderly, somebody that's older. It doesn't matter. It's gotta be somebody to play these roles. Okay. Point blank period. So I don't think it's ageism. I just think certain people, I know the Nicki Minaj and Sweetie incident or everything. Mulatto, Sweetie, it's all the same. I like both of their music. Yeah, no.
What do you think, Ms. Winter?
I do. I feel like any woman that's in the industry would say definitely as they get older, the roles get more, far and few between. But I think too, for women, I think all women have to fight in the industry. It's not easy. So you're going to have more challenges. You have more competition. And more than likely, if they can get a younger woman that's more fit, they're going to go with it. So,
but with age comes experience. From the first topic.
But entertainment is still entertainment, and people like a certain aesthetic. That's just what it is. You can't get over that. So I do believe that.
Do you guys agree that women even like a certain aesthetic? Like we like to see a lot of vibrant youthfulness. And we try to stay youthful as it is.
With age, I feel like once I get older, I would like to see someone my age getting their groove on TV. I would like to see something like that without it being like campy.
Man, y'all gonna see me. Just wait till this salt and pepper come in. Just wait till this sugar daddy come in.
But you're a man.
It doesn't matter.
But ageism doesn't work that way with you guys.
Oh, I think
for
a lot
of
me,
I agree with that.
I love an older woman.
So you busting down Viola Davis. You busting her all the way down.
100%. Call me.
Well, you realize he just told you that. He just told you about that.
I'm telling you, I love an older woman.
He's dead ass.
Put some seasoning on it.
I love older guys too. Like I do like, what is it, Idris Elba and all those
But
people.
men get more handsome as they age, and sometimes
That's not always true. Yeah. That's not always true.
Now if they keep it up. They get that beer belly. It's all
the dad bod.
The dad, that's a nigga that's lazy. That's a lazy bod. We not going there.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay. Whatever you say.
No, I like it.
The dad bod, I don't like it, but it
I look good with it.
It happens when you get older.
I think I look good.
Whatever. Go ahead, Ms. Keith.
Man, I'm unsure, but when we come back, Winter talks about her experience on the hit reality TV show Love and Marriage DC.
Yeah, but first I want to thank my clothing sponsor, Lawrence Clothier. Make sure y'all support them. We're going to put their information in the bio. But we'll be right back with some more Realish TV. Don't go nowhere.
I'll be here to hear what's on your mind. Take this time to talk and get it right. You know I'll be there all your life. When you need me, I'll be by your side.
Little everyday conversations about the dangers of underage drinking can make a big difference in a child's life. Talk, they hear you.
Hi everybody, I'm Winter Williams from Love and Marriage DC, and you're watching Realish TV. Somebody gotta keep it real.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, we're talking to reality TV show star Winter Williams from Love and Marriage DC. Hey Winter, how you doing, girl?
I'm good, thank you for having me.
All right, so I hear this show has been renewed for a second season. So are you all back filming again?
I can confirm that the season has been renewed.
That NDA. That NDA.
Right. Don't give us too much. Okay. We want to keep you employed.
Yes, but we also want to give you that tea. Are you and Monique still friends? Do y'all talk?
So we are as we were. I will say that. We are as we were. We were not best friends prior to the show. We were cool. We knew of each other, very social. Acquaintances is probably a better word. So we are as we were. Nothing has changed.
So you're cordial.
like
You
that.
cordial.
I'm
Look, so
cordial.
You guys
you
are
mentioned on the
coworkers.
show you're a relationship expert. Do you feel like you didn't? That's look. You
Actually,
already
I
lead
did.
to it.
I
You-
said I was previously.
Because I was going to ask, because seeing that the marriage did not work,
Right.
did that kind of, get in the way of that profession if you were going to go back into the field?
No, actually, I had discontinued being a relationship coach prior to actually meeting my ex-husband on the show. So I was already done and moving in a different direction. I still do life coaching, so that still is in the vein, but just not primarily relationship coaching. So yeah, I mean, that was already done. It was definitely a big argument on the show, like, what do you do? How are you a relationship coach and you don't have a relationship? I'm like, okay, listen, back up off me. It's past. But
You can put me on.
At the end of the day, I feel like experience is
You
experience.
got to climb right here.
Hey,
Hey.
experience is experience. You need to be my backup. Right. I needed backup this season. I flew solo the entire time, but I feel like I handled my own.
Do you feel like they casted you to bring that heat on the show?
No, I feel like I walked into it blindly and they probably got shocked. Monique introduced me, of course, as a friend of the show. I knew that my relationship, breaking down would be drama, but I expected that to be our drama. I had no idea
She was gonna leave you hanging.
Right. I had no idea that I would have so much drama with the other castmates. And I think it probably shocked Monique because we are social friends, which means she doesn't know me personally. So I don't know that she expected me to clap back in a lot of the instances that I clapped back. So everybody was like, whoa, you said she wasn't going to be a factor. This joker's in here clearing the room. So I just think it kind of shocked everybody, but it is my personality. Like, I'm a little spicy. So you shoot at me, I'm going to shoot back caliente, honey.
Let me ask you something, because you married your high school sweetheart, youngest sweetheart,
Yes.
and you dated an older man the next time you got married. Are you interested in younger men? Could you take that as an option?
I would prefer younger than older. After
Okay.
my experience with older, I cannot do it. I would rather around my age.
What was the deal breaker with dating an older man?
The lying.
All older men don't lie, though. I got some good Mason brothers.
They don't.
I don't-
They do.
They do?
So I would say it's not necessarily, we broke up for, a completely different situation. But if I think back to the relationship and take like the good and the bad was there was a huge gap in relatability because we were, 2 generations apart. So he wouldn't get some jokes. I could crack a joke about something and he'd be like, what does that mean? I'm like, the joke is not funny anymore. You know what I mean? So that matters in a relationship. So I just wouldn't do it again. I don't think I would do more than like 7 to 10 older, but I would prefer around my age and maybe a few years younger. But I don't think I would, be a too young of a cougar. That's just too much of a
What's wrong
liability.
with like 20, 29
Oh,
to 30 is fine.
I almost said something. No, I have an almost 21-year-old daughter. It's too close.
What that mean? I don't think that should be
way
a deal
too close.
breaker.
It's too close.
I don't think that should be a deal
You
breaker.
got to be a little bit higher in your 30s. I think I could entertain it.
Okay. Well, let me get some more tea here.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think Miss Ashley is a mean girl, or is she misconstrued?
I think she was mean to me on the show, and I stand by that.
Okay.
I did not like her approach, and I've been very open and candid about that. I don't think she's a horrible person. I really, really don't. Underneath it all, somewhere deep down in there, I believe deep down in there, that she's probably a cool person. I think also you meet people and sometimes y'all just don't vibe. Right. And that may be very true between her and I. She has a strong personality, so do I. Sometimes 2 strong personalities just are always gonna have contention. Yeah. But I do think there may be some room to like be even at some point. I don't know when that will come. But I'm just, I don't think she's a horrible person. But do I think she was a mean girl to me? Absolutely I do. Yeah.
I love it. Just so forward with it.
It is what it is.
What about you and Irina? I heard she blocked you. Is that true?
It's true.
Somebody got to keep it real.
Listen, child, it is true.
You think it's any way you can rekindle that relationship, or do you want to?
I
Let me
hope
ask.
so, because that whole situation was a huge misunderstanding. So I feel like if there was ever an opportunity for us to maybe talk and hash it out, she would be like, oh, I don't know what she would be like. But I mean, honestly, my intent to reach out to her behind, without the cameras was sincere. So it just sucks that it kind of got misconstrued as something messy, but it really
So
wasn't.
how's that going to work? You filming with somebody, but y'all blocked she blocked you on social media. Like how?
That happens all the I blocked her back. I mean, I think it's honestly.
We going Apple and that's a block for a block.
It's a block.
Somebody got
Listen, you block me, I block you. Like, yeah, I see you a block, I'm gonna raise you a block. Like, it's all good. It's just what it is. But I think it happens. I think people get high off their emotions and words are said, things are said. It's not to say it's a deal breaker, but when people have feelings, it is what it is. I think we can unblock just like we blocked. It's not like we can't unblock them, but there definitely just has to be a conversation had. More specifically, I think with Arena and I, because we were actually cool. She would be one I would be like, hey, like we need to sit down and, hash this out, because it really wasn't like that. So we'll see, it is.
Me, if I block you, you block for life. That's it. That was a permanent block. And there's some people that know they block.
Listen, I have some people that I permanently block. My block list is super long. Like I've been blocking for a decade now. Like I'm a block specialist.
You been blocking on MySpace?
Listen, it's possible. You got to delete them. And then some people are weird, but I get it. Like this is the good thing about the block though. I feel like when there's tension or like toxicity going on, sometimes it's best to just block so you don't keep going back and forth. Because we were in a full-blown Twitter situation. So it was just best to be like, okay, they blocked me, I'll block you back, we're good.
Okay. So you said on the reunion that if you came back, you wouldn't be alone. Who's coming?
If I'm coming back, I would have backup in the form of friends, because I'm newly dating, so I would be dating. You know what I mean? Okay. But I wouldn't bring just the impromptu date to be my backup. That just doesn't work that way.
Bring a date on there.
That could be his.
I don't mind
So
dating.
you wouldn't bring a sneaky link on the show with you? I would bring a sneaky link on.
Do
with
not give your sneaky link daytime.
I would bring this
appearances
sneaky. What's wrong with that? You got to be proud of your sneaky link.
The sneaky link for him. I mean, I would say who would it be your friends like that you would, bring as, someone with you to have your back?
Yeah,
so
I
you
have a
wouldn't be
couple of
alone?
good girlfriends that roll with me that I would probably include in the mix and take with me to different things. Because I really rode solo pretty much the entire season.
You held your own though.
I listen, I did my best. And the craziest part, I'm the shortest one in there. People would never know,
Same.
411 game.
Listen,
411 game.
I always say dynamite comes in small packages. So
I know that's right. Let me ask you, right there, that's lit. So let me ask you this: how have your children been adjusting to seeing their mother on TV, and also with you kind of being like, I guess you could say the villain? They want to label it as the villain. How are your children adjusting to seeing their mother on TV?
Well, first, let me say I will not take full responsibility for the villain role. I shared that role this season. But they've actually adjusted well. I think for them, they're used to kind of, not particularly this spotlight, but they're used to it. Their dad played in the NFL, so they're used to being in kind of like high profile circles. So it's not all that weird to them because they're used to kind of seeing people that they've seen on TV all the time. But my oldest daughter, I have to keep her off Twitter because she likes to jump into the mix sometimes to defend. And I think it's normal. You know what I mean? Like, I think people have to remember, like, while we're on TV and yes, it's a reality show, we still have family and friends that care about us and they know us personally. So if people feel like they're attacking or someone they love, then it's quite natural to want to defend. So I got a bunch of that. But weirdly enough, I didn't have, let's say, backup on the show, but the fans became my backup. So I feel like towards the end of the show, I had a whole army of people like, we got you, girl.
Yes.
So,
winter's coming.
Yeah, it was cool.
So you're an entrepreneur. So can you tell us about some of your businesses that you own?
Yes, so I actually run the coaching business. I do life coaching and professional coaching. So my background is that I'm actually in doctoral school to get my doctorate of business administration.
Okay.
And so
Black excellence.
Yes.
Let's take them on. Black excellence.
Absolutely. So I have my MBA and I actually coach professional women in the leadership role in the corporate space. And so that's really what I primarily do, train other women who are interested in becoming entrepreneurs, more so mothers, Because again, I mean, while I loved being in corporate, it was very difficult to navigate that and being a full-time mom.
Definitely.
And so entrepreneurship kind of provides the flexibility that women need to really pursue their passion, but also be present at home. So that is what I do in a nutshell, life and professional coaching. I also speak. I write books. I'm working on my 9th book. So I'm a self-published author. Hopefully we'll have a movie eventually. So we are working on that. And there's just a lot of exciting things that are going on.
I'm trying to figure out how you do it all. You got
it's hard.
mother, TV personality, author. Like, how do you balance it all? Like, where do you have problems? Like, do you have troubles getting your alone time?
No.
You got the cameras. Oh, okay,
no.
okay.
No, I think being a coach, one of the things I've learned is prioritizing self-care.
Okay.
And so I actually advocate for it. No, my friends know winter is liable to pop up in Mexico or Bermuda if I need to. Like, I just have to, travel is actually my outlet. So if I need to get away or relax, I'll say, hey, like, I'm gone. I did that while we were filming. I was like, listen, I need a break. This is too much. I was dealing with a divorce, my kids, and filming the show. And we were literally going sometimes 10, 12-hour days. That's a lot, and then still having to come home and be mom and run your business. That doesn't stop. So I was like, you know what? I'm leaving. And they were like, where are you going? Mexico. I'll see you guys in a week. Like, I'm so serious. So
You got to.
I think prioritizing self-care is huge, and I believe in it. So it's tough. I'm not going to say it isn't. It takes a lot of energy and hard work, but it's worth it. The end results are worth it. I'm able to, provide for me and my kids, and that's really the goal. The goal is legacy, and that's what we're working on.
Definitely.
Yes,
I like that. I
ma'am.
like
Yes,
that.
ma'am.
Listen, you're definitely making a legacy for yourself.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you for
dropped some
having me.
serious gems. We need to have you back after this season's
Love
over.
to.
Yes, 411 gang.
But when we're going to the next segment. We got one of DC's hottest artists coming on. We'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.
Yo, what it do is Young Jose, and you're watching the Realish TV. Somebody gotta keep it real.
Shop with Pristine Care for all your natural products. Visit them at pristinecareonline.com.
When it comes to vaping, the truth can get clouded. So let's make it clear. Vaping is not safe for youth.
Because vaping can put microscopic particles into your lungs.
And dangerous things like metals into your body.
And nicotine, which can harm a person's brain development through their mid-20s.
With appealing flavors, high nicotine levels, and lots of promotion on social media.
Many kids think vaping is harmless, but it's not.
So talk to your kids about the risks of vaping.
Because when you talk, they hear you.
Welcome back. Our next guest continues to transform as a rapper and is one of the best in the DMV. Help me welcome Young Jose. How are you?
I'm good, and yourself? How you feeling?
I'm good, thank you. So look, let's talk about the most obvious thing. You cut your locks.
Yeah.
What inspired it?
I mean, I really ain't just like getting my head done. Like,
Somebody gotta keep it real. Okay.
I get my head done for like a day and take it out because I can't sleep. So it's like, that's why I cut it. And it was just like a stress relief too.
Okay.
Like, time to get back in that mode.
Okay, well, it looks good. Okay, so how did you connect with rapper OMBPZ?
I met with him through Instagram.
Okay.
So I DM'd him, he hit me right back, and we flew out to Atlanta. Probably like a week later, did the song, shot the video. And salute to him, because he's been a real one ever since I met him. He's been helping me, and we got a tour going on next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you doing in this tour?
Basically a bunch of shows that he got going on. He just gonna, I guess, bring me along to perform some of my songs, perform songs me and him did. So it's gonna be a good look for me. It's gonna be real big.
Yeah. Tours are definitely a big deal. So look, I really want to give our fan base a taste of your music. So please help me welcome again, Young Jose.
Ma.
Just talking my shit. Nah, get some shit off my chest.
You speak the truth, they say you hating, that ain't my intention.
Had to learn I can't make everybody see my vision. Just like you can't take everybody on them robbing missions. And can't too many niggas ride when we go on spending. Got too much pride to get my crown up. Know they think my time up. Before I lose myself in this rap shit, I get these rhymes up. Stand on all 10, even if I ain't got my 9 tucked and toted every caliber. Don't let me get no silencer. DMG forever, got it tatted on me. Was deaf on all recs. Even ones that never read it on me. Appreciate the real ones in this shit that still bad on me. Had to ask myself, you ready to die or go to jail, so I keep that felon on me. Give a fuck if his license. Hit them all up in his face, they gotta look at his license. On them jail calls with my niggas talking cases, they fighting. They got Pedro in the hole, Billy get caught, so he biting. Knew that nigga told when he said they make you wanna snitch. In my head saying shorty Bodie on some other shit. Been towing all these choppers and these glocks, no I'm not new to this. Niggas act like bitches when they see me on some groovy shit. Time heal pain, rules stay the same. We was taught to never fold, but niggas can't stand the rain. In the SS swerving lanes, seen the realest niggas change. Put 1,000 on your head since niggas switch for pocket change. I don't call myself a rapper cause I'm really in the streets. Face call forever good and I ain't never been a leech. Niggas name don't hold weight unless they rapping on the beat. You ain't my plug, don't make me money so I don't care if we don't speak. Keep it mutual, keep it brief, never beefing over. You fuck my bitch then you can have her. If I stay I need her, you know everything fully. 762s for the bullies, give my bitch 100,000, start an empire like she cookie. Move smart and move militant, hot dope like it's some immigrant. Street nigga but a gentleman. Even bosses was the middleman. Try to hide the pain, but you could see it in my eyes. Had a feeling he'd change, so when he did, I wasn't surprised. Niggas life be full of lies. Always smiling in your face, that hate and shit just be disguised. Ain't no money in the world to make me switch on none of my guys. If you my dog, then we gon' ride till the day a nigga die. You gotta fall before you rise. Try hide behind them cars, he must forgot them bullets flip. Wanna make a nigga mad, don't argue with him, fuck his bitch. The main goal to be legit. He got famous off of this, but then he died, so was it worth it? Now a nigga don't exist. Half a man in the trenches. I ain't talking about no 50 piece. When I touch it, you gon' know. But by then you barely seeing me. How you go against the principles that you was teaching me? How you let a goofy nigga fuck up all his chemistry? Let him play with who? Heard a nigga smacked out who? Heard a nigga took something from me. If you did, you know it was a ooh. You know the street shit in my roots. Better gather up your troops. When they come, them hitters coming. And they ain't shooting out no roof. Lie niggas prayed on my downfall, man. They ain't think I gotta keep doing this shit. But I'm back and I'm better. MDM.
All right now. Okay.
Kill that live performance. I see you, my boy.
Appreciate y'all.
All right, thank you for coming on the show and giving us a hot performance. We really appreciate it.
Yes. And thank you to the viewers for watching.
Definitely, and make sure you add us on Instagram at The Realish TV. Subscribe to us on YouTube at the Realish TV. It's really everything The Realish TV. It ain't hard. But look, until next time, somebody gotta keep it real.
Somebody
All right.
Somebody.